From 2014. For the Bolt Report supporters group, I like to foster debate, not abuse. It matters nothing to me if you dislike someone, but if you have something to contribute, that is wonderful. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with me on anything. I'm a Christian, conservative, and I despise extremism that devalues human dignity. I'm not generally a social conservative. I generally embrace libertarian values and favor secular administration. What I choose to do not because it is the law, but because I try to model my attitudes. Some new members do not know what is expected of them. Recently, my admin team were begged to list rules and codes of behavior. That is not going to happen. There are rules, but like laws, you have a choice to make, and that means that you say and do, and what you say and do is more important. You are responsible for your own behavior. It is too hard to fish people out of the block list, so don't go there. I will block people who are being abusive or bullying. Maybe you can find someone who doesn't belong. You can block them, or you can go. One thing I learned working in one of the world's most successful multicultural high schools is that a culture of learning is fostered, not enforced. Play to your strengths. I apologize I don't have the time to devote to every thread or individual, but you are welcome to participate in any and all. The admin team try to find things worthwhile. Make yourself known to them. They are busy too, but enjoy fostering the fandom of Andrew Bolt. Phil Box, John Tran, Mandy McLean, and Stephanie Carroll are the champions who contribute to making the site great, just like you. Antoine-Laurent de Lavoisier was a polymath genius. Born 1743, he was rich and well-schooled. He became a lawyer, but he never practiced. Today, he is remembered as the father of modern chemistry. He was one of the committee of writers who created SI units, and when one is successful, others become jealous. One very bad man was Jean-Paul Marat. Marat was a left-wing journalist who denounced Lavoisier as selling adulterated tobacco. Marat was executed soon after by someone who did not sympathize with his rhetoric on human rights, but the smear remained for over a year. On one day, today, in 1794, Lavoisier was branded a traitor, tried, convicted, and guillotined. He was guilty of being a genius. Another injustice was the Jack Cade rebellion of 1450 against Henry VI. Henry was a weak king, and wealthy people got upset at being highly taxed and losing French Normandy. We don't know much about Jack, who died in the rebellion. The upset rebels went to London and began looting there, just as Occupy protesters do today. The civil war that ensued, with Yorkists vying for power with Lancastrians, was related to the unrest of such Occupy protests.